So obviously Southport at home this Saturday. They occupied 12th spot and have slipped off the pace in recent weeks. They've lost 3 of the last 4. What have you made of their start to the season, and how important is it to capitalise on their bad spell?
We're not bothered about the team's form, to be honest with you. We know that every team that comes to York are going to lift the game. You know, there's going to be a big crowd there, hopefully again. The fans have been fantastic. They were amazing the other night again. But yeah, we don't look at people's form, we don't look at how they're doing. All I know is that they started very well. They had a very good defensive record. But it's going to be another tough game, you know, it always is. It is literally sometimes harder to play at home, only because teams do come to York, see the stadium, see the fan base, the size of the club, lift the games, make themselves hard to beat. So it's going to be another tough game, but one we're ready for.
Last time you faced Southport at the start of April last season, you beat them 1-0 thanks to a goal from Macaulay Langster. Are you expecting a similarly tight match this Saturday?
Well, I hope not. You know, I think you'd hope to be to win and win well, but it doesn't always work out that way. Yeah, I think it'll be similar to virtually all the home games this season. They've all been fairly tight. The away games have been probably a little bit more open. So yeah, I don't doubt it will be. But as I said before, you know, we've been in good form this season. We've looked strong again. We looked strong the other night against Guiseley, as in, you know, defensively strong. We played probably some of our best football of the season without being able to cap it off with a goal. So we just need to carry that on.
You're now obviously the only team to remain unbeaten with the best defensive record in the league. Surely you couldn't have envisaged a better start, and that's something you've eradicated, the poor goals that the team was previously conceding last year.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at way back when I was at sort of Huddersfield as a coach under Lee, we always based the start on being solid at the back. You know, we broke the Football League record for unbeaten games at Huddersfield. Lee did anyway, but we've always that's always been my sort of philosophy. Start with a strong base and go from there. And you know, that's kind of been the case this season so far. But we just need to add the you know, the odd goal that when things are going like the other night where it's a 0-0, we just need to get on the end of something, and obviously we'd still be top of the league, but you know, it's 9 games in, it's very early days, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah. Sean Newton said in an interview post Spennymoor that you've allowed him to enjoy his football again. What have you tried to instil in the players and change the culture around the club so that people enjoy coming back to work?
I just think we've raised the standards a little bit in training. We got everybody, players who, you know, maybe a little bit had lost a bit of confidence, just got them believing again. People like Morky and maybe Newt, but you know, not rocket science football. Some people do try and make it rocket science and reinvent the wheel, but it's not. It's you know, we've got them organised, we've got them enjoying training every day, we've got the standards high, and I think results obviously add to the mood as well. If you're winning games and not losing games, you're gonna be in a much better frame of mind. So I just think we've created a positive environment around the place. I'm positive, Mickey's positive, the lads are all positive now. So it's a good place to be. You know, they enjoy coming in every day.
Yeah. You entrusted Harry Pratt to make his debut at Guiseley. How do you think he got on, and has he put himself in the picture for a start this Saturday?
Yeah, he done really well, and Josh King done really well the week before, and you know, it's tough. I mean, I think somebody mentioned about we need a bit more depth in the squad the other day, but I think we have to remember, you know, where we are. We're a National League North team. We had 16 players used the other night. We had 3 very important players injured. That's 19 players we've got. We've got a couple of lads out on loan. We've got a couple of young lads on the fringes of the squad, and that's where we are. We haven't got the luxury of carrying sort of 20 experienced players at this level. It just doesn't happen. So what we've got to hope is that when we pick up lads like Harry and Josh and think that they may be ready to step in when needed, that they are, and they have been, and that's really positive. And as I say, 2 different games. Josh had a lot of the ball on the Saturday against Gloucester, and it was a different game the other night. It was more of a physical battle, and Harry coped with the physical battle very well the other night against arguably the in-form striker in the league, where we kept a clean sheet. So they've both come in and done a great job, and that's great to see.
And what did it mean to you to see your side backed by over 900 fans on a Tuesday night in Guiseley? It must be a sign that you did something right, getting people back.
It was great, and you know, hopefully, you're seeing the players are starting to get a bit of confidence again, and you know, we're talking about Sean, but hopefully the fans are as well. You know, hopefully the fans see what we're trying to do, see what we tried to do the other night. I think it was probably an enjoyable game for everybody that went, maybe apart from me and Mickey, who saw the defensive plan work well enough, but just failed to get on the end of 2 or 3, well, probably more, maybe a dozen really good crosses across the front of goal. Just one of those nights, but you know, could have been standing here with 2 more points, but it wasn't to be.